Before, you would have seen little people playing on the playground, lots of happy smiling tigers because we were the Springfield Tigers. And now you can just see what's left. So upon first glance, it looks like nothing's happened. Looks like everything's fine. Looks like a regular hallway. But when you get closer, the walls are gone, the roof is gone, the teacher's desk is still visible. Teachers spend entire careers building what is best for them and how they teach in terms of their teaching style. Teachers spend thousands and thousands of dollars of their own money just to make things like home. And to have to tell a teacher, I'm so sorry, your classroom's not there, is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But stuff can be replaced, people can't. I've been principal here at Springfield since July, and I knew that this is where I was supposed to be. And all I want is to see the school successful, and we put forth so much work. And we're gonna come back. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take time. You could look out on any given day and you could see people walking across the street, and it just, nothing's the same. Many teachers, even schools that are open, many people have experienced the loss of things that they have accumulated over a 30-year career. No one wakes up and expects to come back to work and look out the window and have this. Disaster knows no poverty line, it knows no boundaries. It could have been any of us. The outpouring of love, it helps to know we're not being forgotten because we're still living it. It takes a village, and it's just amazing to see the amount of people that come together to see that that village is taken care of. That's what makes our country so amazing, because it could have been any of us.
Ceiling is completely open, so everything in here has been exposed to moisture, so none of your books, none of your paper, none of your classroom library, any of your professional development books, resources, computers, anything that you would use on a daily basis, you would have to replace. I mean, there's not anything in this room that I think you would be able to pick up and go, yeah, that's still gonna work tomorrow. And quite frankly, kids deserve more than that. You're not just replacing the items, you're trying to replace those memories and those opportunities for kids to access it, because what worked for one kid may not have worked for another, and now all of those things are gone. And so you're gonna come back at some point to a room, it's gonna be a shell of what it was. And we have an amazing opportunity to make sure when these kids come back to school, that they're coming back to a warm and inviting classroom that they feel like is just for them.
Every single classroom always has that teacher's little touch, whether it's a bulletin board or
the little monkeys or whatever it is.
Or some curtains that they made. Every teacher wants to have the best for their students from day one.
You give up so much of your own personal time and money to put into that classroom, to then have to think of where to start to replace everything after 10, 12, 15
30,
years, even 2 years.
Yeah,
I mean, think about all those purchases you make in those first few years. This is an overwhelming feeling I can't imagine. And so I think the idea would be to make sure that if there's a way to make sure those kids come back into a room and those teachers come back into their room and have the opportunity to put the classroom together the way they know those kids deserve for it to be put back together, that's something that we have to make sure we do.